That is some anime intro. So, hello guys, and welcome to I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger licking good dating simulator. So, yeah, I've been keeping an eye on this, like, since before it was released. Then, when it was released, I just didn't have time to record it, so, yeah, pretty late recording. So, yep, let's just get into it. I'm just gonna, new game. Before we get started, tell us your name. Hmm. You sleep You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up now, now, now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting way away from you. You'll need to take this seriously. You'll allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. Maybe, yeah, a bit of that. It's here, finally, your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare, so many students to meet. Your mind is swimming with possibilities when you realize you're running late. You grab a biscuit and burst out the door in a hurry. Delicious. Just what you need to wake up those taste buds. I don't know what that is. Yikes. You're in such a hurry, in fact, that you forgot to put on any deodorant before running out the door. You're sweating buckets as you rush to arrive on time. Uh-oh. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend, forever, Miriam. Whoa! She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Wow, the art style actually reminds me of My Witch Academia. A little bit. Miriam, good morning, AV. That's my name. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am excited, a little nervous, okay? Okay, a lot nervous. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm not good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam. Raised by Master Chef parents, she always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box. What? You can do that? Okay. Quicksand box aren't that dangerous. It's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. But will the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters? What? 3-day only semesters? I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. A sweet girl. Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Okay, should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? Pep talk. School gossip. Yep. It's hard to see Miriam like this and frankly quite exhausting. Rather than dwell on her anxiety, you try to change the subject to something more interesting. All summer you've been hearing rumors about a dreamy, enigmatic mystery student who is enrolled at the school. Yeah, that's a little worse, but you'll be fine. Now what about this mystery student we read about on the school message board? Any new deets? Oh, get this, I heard! His name is Harland, and he's no ordinary student. They say he has powers. He's had them ever since he was born. From an egg. What? An egg? Like a chicken? They're ridiculous. But that thing about having powers, it would line up with some of the other rumors I've heard. Like I heard that once he fought a bear with just his smile. You've all sighed thinking about a student so handsome that the laws of physics don't dare apply to him. Dreamy. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but she can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there. Chickens. Oh, okay, that's rude. You leave Avi's shins alone. They are perfectly normal shins. I'm making weird voices now. Weird characters. You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone else. Than everyone. If anyone knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van, the man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually walking out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. Ahem. Van? You rang. I need to make a very eccentric voice for this guy. You rang. Oh, that's no. You rang. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe that University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You'd think they just hand us our diplomas now. Diplomas? Why are you going for diplomas? Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Psh, see you later, losers. Oh, that's the wrong word. See you later, losers. I think that's the wrong voice again. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Ugh. Huh? Oopsie. I think it's broken. It's the same voice. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you! I think you mean thank you. My name is Pop. A kid's voice. My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm AV. So, are you going to make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Aww. Is it just me, or is he kind of cute? I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in to keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking perch takes his place at a podium at the front of a class. Adorable. What the hell's it? Okay. No, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. That's true. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. Okay. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. And then, he walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him! If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Carolina Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Doug, before he can finish his sentence. Oh god. Please call me Colonel. That's a weird voice. But yeah, whatever. Colonel Sanders. A hush murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone else is looking at you and you're not entirely wrong. Oh god. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a lot. Maybe we should open that window back up before faucet pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults? You turn to You turn to stunning. Whoa! Oh god, really? Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you, smiling gently, his hand outstretched. Boy, howdy. This classroom... sure. Boy, howdy. This classroom gets harder than a Kentucky Friar. Whoops. Wrong one. Please use... sure. Please use my handkerchief. You freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to you. Wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you? About how sweaty you look? You're completely mortified. This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? How will you respond? Take the handkerchief? Take the handkerchief. You stretch out your hand and Colonel Sanders places a fine silk handkerchief in it. It's so beautiful you hesitate to press it to your face, but when you do, the feeling is transcendent. It has his natural scent on it. It smells of the most delicious chicken you've ever smelled. Okay. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and get some ground rules. Welcome to the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all this is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's riveting speech. Student... Oh god. Okay. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet. Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my third year in the school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, whirling halfway across town in his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Yeah. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind? Beef treat, rubber ball, chicken snack? Ooh, beef treat. You reach beneath your apron and return with a small bit of beef jerky in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks onto it. Beef? Are you trying to give me a heart attack? I would never eat that. You clearly do not belong here. Please, remove your apron, and then remove yourself from this class and the school. What? It seems you've reached the end of the line, chap. The proverbial game over. Try again. No. What? After being this good impression, okay. That's interesting. Stand at the edge. Oh no. Nope. No. Okay. Let's power through everything, shall we? You terrifying guy. No! No! No, 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 go back. Go back. Sorry, I powered through too fast. I didn't really But okay, here we go. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before. Sprinkle's reputation for being smart but tough is well known. A rubber ball. Let's take a rubber ball. You reach beneath your apron and return with a rubber ball in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes goes wide as he locks onto it. You toss the ball and he bounds after it, grabbing it in his mouth and swinging it from side to side before dropping it. The thrill passes quickly. It's not clear if that endeared you to him or not. Settle down. Young chefs, take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Oh shoot. Okay. Hey AV, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed this seat next to me. If you're interested. 2 good options, but which will you choose? Well, I'm not close to Colonel Sanders yet, so I'm gonna just choose, like for now, sit by best friend. You move to take your seat by Miriam. I'm so glad to have you near me to support me through this class. Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by? Colonel Sanders? He's such a magnetic personality. And there's a seat open right next to him. If you had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better. I'd never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. Yep, that's true. I've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. Why is a semester 3 days? Okay. Although it was okay. We only have 3 days to do this. So you say. But now that Miriam mentioned it, that Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast. It's time for a pop quiz. Yay, a quiz about me! No. This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Huh, what? Meh. Let's try to meh defense. That's wrong! Sprinkles. Forest is to tree as chicken is to... Feather. That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A spork? Meat tenderizing. A spork. That's right. Yeah, that's sure, I guess. But I think spoon and fork is much faster to eat, you know? Because you're using 2 hands. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as this... Camel meat. Okay, that looks like a silly face. Actually... This and this, maybe. That's right, okay. Anything. As long as made of love. Is Sprinkles a good boy? He's a talking about the teacher's gonna say. He's the best boy. Yeah. That's right. 4 out of 5. Okay, that's great. Not complaining. Only 1 wrong? Not too shabby. You might just do alright, kid. You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He nods with approval. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! Well, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Oh god. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Oh. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? Oh, they sound the same. No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But Shh! Shh! Lunch! She said She said, shh. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch.
Aha!
That must be the smell I smelled. Okay. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket over his head, its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. Ah, jeez. The aroma envelops you and you begin to feel warm and safe. And I feel so hungry right now. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking, start eating. For years I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. That's all I'll say about that. Oh jeez. What? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? My ears are burning. What? You think? What? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw! Now, my dude, now. I'm just what is it? I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. That sounds so American. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame. With cooking skills like this, she wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van, the man. If you don't want any, that's me. I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold on his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transfers you into another dimension. Alone with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this man trying it every floor. Here. You let the food rest in your mouth, focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. Salt? Maybe? Pepper? Too obvious? Oregano? Basil? Maybe, but there's something else. Something dark, something spicy. You dig deeper. Deeper. Yes, even deeper still, until you find it. Could it be... He really did it! How bold! How adventurous to use... Try to go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret, and yet, now you know. A mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by the lunch. No one noticed that you've traveled through space and time. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. There we go. Yay. Colonel Sanders smiles over so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. Why do I sound so bored? What exactly was that? What's on that chicken? How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make my fortune and establish my legacy for all time. As I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants, No big deal. Yep, no big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know that what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun?
Aww.
You got moxie. I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use boop. It's something my great grandmother taught me. Boop. Wow, you'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. And boop definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before. So now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe. But you don't tell Colonel Sanders that. While you're wrapped up in the huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared, while everyone else is still in the cafeteria. You decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say, the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. I'll learn together for the first time. You figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. And that game to show you. To show you. Thoughtful, okay. Read it more, but thoughtful. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, AV. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking area where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Can I save here, please? No, I can't. The 3rd bite. Well, hopefully I didn't go too far. So I'm just gonna stop here because this game really made me hungry. So, yep. Catch you in the next episode. See ya.